own every single car in the Crew Motorfest. I am level 1000 in this game. I have every single spec maxed out and some kind of a nitrochemist or all sets in almost every spec. The only ones I don't are the boat and plane specs. I have completed every single playlist in this game. I've done every single skill. I've done every single challenge with the exclusion of this. I don't even remember why I haven't done it yet. I think I was going to do a video or a stream, and then I just never did. I am a solid chunk through the custom mode. I've done every main stage legacy. I could get platinum in any summit. But most importantly, I am about to hit 99,999,999. That is the money cap. And the thing is, every single penny of that money was earned legit. There is no mod or exploit or insane method to get a bajillion bucks in this game, especially not one that I've done personally. See, I started playing this game at launch on September 11th. I'm not wrong, but it still feels weird to say. Yeah, well, that's when the game launched and that's when I started playing. And in that time, I have 1,644 hours. I don't believe that's including my PlayStation hours, which is another couple hundred, I think. Game progression, obviously, there's a new playlist coming out, so technically don't have that yet. Motorfest level, it's got my vehicles owned, treasure, challenges complete, collectibles, it's all got all that stuff. Do you know I've got 1,600 Demolition Royale kills? Did you know that? I'm the Demolition Royale GOAT. They say that. They've been saying that. But the thing is, if you were to actually graph out my money progression in that time, you'd get a graph that goes, whoa, straight to 10 million. Game just came out. Well, in fact, even quicker than that. Whoa, 10 million. And then maybe like 20 million at a slower pace. And then like 30-ish. And then I just kind of stagnated completely through the first year of this game. First year of this game was not great. And then the Maui update, and then I probably am looking at a more average game now, and bada bing, bada boom, I just recently got a slow little cruise to 100 million. So the thing is, it's not even like I raced to there. I wasn't the first person by any means to get to 100 million bucks in game, but I did whoa! Chill out, maybe? What the hell? Oh, by the way, can I quickly say that this summit is a really good summit. They use the rival event in such an amazing way this summit. Right, back to what I was talking about. Actually, wait, no, quickly. Shout out to whoever designed this summit the way they did. This is a really good summit. So how did I do that legit, though? How did I make so much money? See, I maybe got to like 30 million, and people were already saying, Sid, how did you make that much money? How'd you have that much money, Sid? What? How do you have so many credits in game? Whoa! Well, it's pretty simple. Once you get to a certain point in this game, you've just got nothing else to spend money on. I mean, cars like this, I got from the Crew 2. I made the dreaded mistake of no, it wasn't a mistake. I kind of had to. I imported my cars from the Crew 2. All my Summit cars, all my exclusive cars, they were all brought over. And, well, that meant I already owned like 70% of the cars from launch. I also, as a content creator, have the year 2 pass and the year 1 pass, meaning I immediately get the cars that are added from that. And as a content creator, I also have crew credits, and that doesn't change much. It's just nice that I get crew credits. I don't buy cars with crew credits. Why the hell would I? But as far as I remember, it only took me the first month or so, the first 2 months or so, to own every single car in the Crew Motorfest that was new to the Crew Motorfest. Not one that was from a playlist or anything, just the ones that were in the shop. It took me about 2 months or so. And then once I owned all those, a weird thing happens. If you play the game at all, and there's absolutely nothing to spend money on, well, money just starts accumulating. It happened in the Crew 2 as well. In the Crew 2, I think by the end of its life cycle, I'd earned like 500 million bucks because there just ends up being nothing to spend it on. There's all these hypercars that are like $1 million each, $2 million each, and recalibrating parts, which takes like you know, 100k at a time, 200k, 300k. When I've done all of that, there just isn't a lot left to actually put money into. So when I go on and I do the summit every week, it just goes directly into the bank. Oh wait, was that the event that put me on 100 mil now? Oh yeah, it is. But to be fair, I actually just bought some stuff before I start this video because I'd already hit 100 mil before I started. When I play the main stage legacy, when I play the grand race, see, everyone wants a money guide. And look, if you right now watching this video are like, I want to get that much money, I guess I could recommend to you the money guide that I did recently. It'll be linked in the comments. It's this one right here, Season 6 updated, and everyone wants a goddamn money guide. But here's the thing. I made this money by just playing the game. If you were grinding for cars, if you didn't have enough for a specific car, I get a money guide. I guess. I understand it. But I feel like what you should learn from the fact that I've hit 100 million is to slow down and enjoy the game, because I've not money grinded a single time. I've parts grinded, and that's also made me a bunch of money. I've just sat and played the grand race with my mates, and that's made me a bunch of money. A bunch of Demo Royale, and that's made me a bunch of money. Just finishing the playlists, the 100,000 bucks you get per week. If you buy cars, you get 100,000 bucks for finishing the summit when you own all the cars in it already. You get money from specific summits. That's silver. That's gonna be so easy to get. There's money in the challenges in this game. There's money in the skills. There's money littered everywhere. In fact, if you wanted to make, again, a bit more money, here's another weekly tip. The challenges here. These can make you up to 60,000. And well, 60, 60, 60. You got 180 there. 45, 45, 45. You've got 135 there. And then 30, 30, 30. You got 90,000 there. In total, that's like, is that 500,000 a week? Oh, well, not actually, I mean, close to. What the flip? Wait, what? Is that a weekly 500,000? Is it actually? I guess obviously you gotta buy bundles and stuff, but whoa, that would take a bit of the price off of buying bundles. Sorry, I'm just brainstorming the other video I'm gonna make now. The weekly Motorfest guide. But you see what I mean? There is so much money to make, especially when you consider the little bits that add on. I play the Crew 2, and I own all the Summit cars from the Crew 2. And no, I'm not gonna whine about that, about the fact that I played the Crew 2 and can get Summit cars from there, and then also get them in Motorfest a little bit after. No, because you can see that from claiming it there, I get 300,000 bucks. So you go back, you play the Crew 2, you get a bunch of cars from that, and then you get 300,000 extra bucks in Motorfest for it. But that's not it, because then you get another 300,000 when that car returns in the main stage legacy. That's how I just slowly got to 100 million bucks. Also, the reason that's been going up a bit more recently is because I've actually been playing the game a bit more in my spare time. To be honest, let me get a bit more candid here. Let me get a bit more personal. To be honest, this game is very much my job, but that's not to say I don't enjoy it. It's just if you did anything for your job, at some point your brain goes, oh my god, I want to do anything else right now. So since this 2024, where I had a massive burnout and whatnot, I started running a proper work system. I clock in at 9, I clock off at 5. So I properly work, because before I was like waking up at 9, finishing work at 9. And sometimes I'll have to do that if I've got a lot more work to do. But for the most part, I clock off at 5 and then I just do whatever I want. But normally, what that'll be is just any story game. But recently, if I'm watching YouTube or something, I'll play the game. I'll whack it on my TV. I'll play on TV. I'll lay in bed. I'll just grind some custom mode. And that's been getting me a fair bit of money. In fact, that's how I hit that's how I actually, for the first time, hit 100 million. Was because I was just in bed, just playing the custom mode. That's why I have no idea how I actually hit it. Because I was just doing whatever. So look, you can make a lot of money in this game by just playing the way you want to play. Play the playlists, man. Don't just immediately go for the big money method, but it's still there. But if you want it, it's still there. But you know, enjoy the game. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been actually playing in my spare time, and that should show just how much I'm preferring enjoying the game than anything else. I mean, even the summits, I actually do the summits now. Like, I whack them on my TV and I play them for the vibe, for the atmosphere. Not as a competitive, which honestly, that kind of bogs down the summit for me. I don't know. But that's a big part of it, right? I hit 100 million. Did I enjoy it? Have I actually enjoyed getting to the money cap in the Crew Motorfest, when in the Crew 2, I was at the money cap, like, the entire time I was doing content, basically. I'd say the game's gotten better. I think the first year of Motorfest, undeniably, I wasn't an amazing fan. You'd be right to go, God, Sid always is bloody complaining. Nowadays, I'm not the one always complaining. I quite enjoy the game. I look at the fun bits of the game. Even when I'm doing, like, facts and glitches. The glitches are fun. They're funny. Because, you know, I know the team's putting work into this, and I know the team's putting time into this. So, I truly do enjoy the game for what it is now. I still do bring up the faults. Like, I still think 2 playlists and update isn't enough. And I still think there's a bunch of other changes that need to be made here and there. Little fixes. I think that the main stage legacy is great. It needs a smidge adjustment. I think that some of the systems, some of the marketing, I think that's where my focus really pivoted to, was the marketing. Because I'm finally starting to enjoy what the actual gameplay is. So at that point, it just becomes content. And when it comes to content, there's definitely been gaps where the marketing hasn't exactly been up. And I don't even really mean the marketing. I mean both. I mean marketing and what they decided to reveal when. But even that they've been improving recently. With this update, they didn't give away every main stage vehicle at the very beginning of the update. But they did give up literally all except one other car. We don't know what the final summit car is. That's about it. We know essentially every other. In fact, they told us a car that comes out in end of June. We know about a car that comes out at the end of June. Come on now, guys. Come on now. I was gonna say licenses, but no, the car's an ivory tower car. I think the marketing is getting better. I just think it's still got big room for adjustment. And I look forward to that adjustment coming. I think now I've hit 100 million and I truly have nothing left in game to do or spend or anything. Like, I can't even do a spending spree because, well, I own everything. I think it's time to seriously start considering one of the big things that I think content creators keep missing, or at least the dedicated to the Crew Motorfest content creators keep missing, is that this game isn't just for the people who have 100 million bucks and own everything and play every day and have played the game since the beginning of the Crew 2 or even the beginning of Motorfest. Especially with the Maui expansion, even the Crew 2, the Crew franchise has always been, or at least since the Crew 2, for the newer players. So, I'd like to make it official. I am now beginning the official process of beginning a starting from scratch account. Rookie to Icon 1000 is making a return in the Crew Motorfest. It'll probably be what? Level 1 to 1k, I guess? Level 1 to 1000, I guess? I think. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, what else can I really call it? There's not really a lot else I can call it. But I'll have a good 4 years with this one. So, you know what? I'm actually really looking forward to it. And then I'll have the 2 accounts that I've always wanted. One account that is fresh, that I can go on and still have a bunch of stuff to do, not owning every car in game already. I had to transfer. I had to. I'm a content creator. I had to. But I'll finally have an account where I can play from scratch, where I don't own the main stage cars, where I don't own anything, I guess. I'm really looking forward to it. And then this account can be my sweat account. I can go all out. I can start maxing out my cars. I can start putting pro settings on them that are way over the top. I'm gonna have to money grind again. I'm gonna be broke in the Crew again. I'm actually really excited about the idea of being broke. Damn, man. You know what they say? Hitting 100 million changes you. And you know what? It has changed me. I think it's changed me for the better. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching all of these few years. And if you watched this long, tell every tower you want a SidWaj update. Tell every tower that you want a SidWaj update. Tell them. Tell him that you want a SidWaj update. I'm up for it. I'll do it. Tell him you want a SidWaj update. By the way, while you're here, buy my helmet. Go in game. Buy my helmet. There you go. Look, it's got my name on it. Look at that. Do you know I was in this game? Did you know that? That I'm in this video game? Look, it's my helmet. It's back there. In fact, you can't see my helmet. It's back there. See? It's got my name on it there. It's got my name on it in game. Buy it. And then tell the Crew Motorfest that you want a SidWaj update. Alright, I'll see you boys in the next one. That's about it for me in a bit.